Fox News propagandist Maria Bartiromo continues her descent into conspiracy land and sucking up to Donald Trump, as I've said many times before. Maria Bartiromo really used to be a very solid business and finance reporter. When I was just starting to follow business and markets, etc., I was in high school. She would do great interviews of CEOs. She would report from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, and it has all crumbled into nothing more than Trump brown-nosing and pushing wild conspiracy theories. Here is Maria Bartiromo yesterday, or maybe the day before, speaking to Republican Congressman Richard McCormick, and she floats the increasingly popular idea that it is actually former President Barack Obama, not Joe Biden, who is currently in charge. They love this one. They love it.
Who's running the show here? I mean, does he know what's going on, or is he being directed by President Obama?
He definitely doesn't know what's going on. Whether he's being directed by Obama or some other staff members is really questionable. But if you look at his cognitive decline in the last 50 years, we've been able to literally real time watch this guy in public life, and the way he used to talk, he used to be very...
For 50 years, we've been watching him, and he's changed over those 50 years. It's not exactly a blistering indictment, is it?
It's like very Clinton-esque, if you will. He no longer has that cognitive ability. He misinterprets questions. He misinterprets emotions. He doesn't have a strategy. He doesn't have any sort of education or an ability to interpret new data. This is something that, as an ER doctor, I would look at somebody like this and think they really need to be taken care of rather than trying to take care of an entire nation.
So, you don't even actually have to go back 50 years with Joe Biden. You can go back 11 years and see Joe Biden run circles around Paul Ryan in the VP debate in 2012, when it was Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan running against Barack Obama and Joe Biden. He has slowed down. There is no question whatsoever. But when these guys say nothing about the notable cognitive gaffery of Donald Trump and talk about how Joe Biden is both demented and doesn't know what day it is, but also is carrying out one of the biggest conspiracies, criminal conspiracies that he's ever seen or that we will ever see, you start to wonder whether they're really talking in good faith. I would be fine with any candidate for president being subject to whatever testing we want to do. But for whatever reason, people like Maria Bartiromo and Richard McCormick want only to talk about Joe Biden. Now, here's a bonus clip. Here is also an unhinged Maria Bartiromo saying, I'm sure because of Biden, there's going to be a terrorist attack soon, right? Right?
This is a big problem.
But what are you going to do about it? You're an elected official. What are we supposed to think, Congressman? Are you expecting a terrorist attack on this country soon?
Pretty please.
I don't know about soon, but the groundwork is being laid.
Almost rooting for a terrorist attack to prove how bad Joe Biden is. I don't think that this storyline is going to get Donald Trump elected. Call me crazy. Tell me I'm wrong. I don't expect to see that. And I think that if they stick with this, the economy being pretty good is likely to make it really difficult for Donald Trump to win a rematch of an election he already lost. No matter your genetics or lifestyle choices, as humans, we all share some basic foundational nutritional needs, and properly replenishing your nutrients daily is important for gut health, stress management, immune system, and that's where our sponsor AG1 comes in. AG1 is a foundational nutrition supplement. It supports your body's universal needs with something that you can easily absorb and utilize. So instead of a multivitamin or fumbling around with 10 different vitamin bottles, I've just replaced all of it with one scoop of AG1. I get the vitamins, the minerals, the prebiotics, the probiotics, all the stuff I'm looking for. It's delicious. It goes great in a smoothie. You can drink it straight with water like I do in the morning before my famous cappuccino. I've been doing it for years. You're just covering your nutritional basis for the whole day. It's simple. You don't have to buy a bunch of different vitamins. My audience knows I don't advertise miracle solutions and cures, and there's no miracle cure or solution here. It's just a simple product that works, that replaces the clumsiness and the cost of a ton of different vitamins. Go to drinkag1.com/Pacman. You'll get 5 free travel packs of AG1. and a free year's supply of vitamin D, which, as I've said, I take in the winter when there's a lot less sun out. The link is down below.